Hey guys, welcome to Not So Random Chat, the nighttime live stream where we talk about whatever we want to. So, settle in and grab your libation. It could be your wine or tea or coffee or whatever you want to drink, and let's just sit back and chill. I'll be with you in a moment. Are you guys ready? Okay, well, so am I. So let's get into it. Here I come. Hola, from the west side. Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. Hold on, let me come on camera. Happy Monday. Although you cannot see it because I think it's too far behind me and because of the blue screen, I am now sitting in my black and purple gaming chair, and it's got a little massager down at the bottom. I haven't tried out the massager part of it yet, but I like it. So, let me I have to give a shout out to the YouTuber whose channel I went to find out how to put this daggone chair together. So, hold on. I am hot, y'all. So let me take this little sweater off. Had it on, but now that I'm here in the studio, see, you can see the chair. You can see it a little bit. A little bit. See there? That's it behind me. You can see it a little bit. But let me give a shout out to the YouTuber whose channel I went to see how to do it. Okay, so this was on Dunamis Opus Gamer. So shouts out to him. Let me just, because he posted a video a year ago on his channel right before he started working I think he worked for like Pixar or one of those, one of the movies doing the animation. One of the movie studios doing the animation, and so I think he lives in California now because I think he did this before he moved to California. But I told him
Thanks for helping a 60-year-old working home mom YouTuber put this freaking thing together. Even though I didn't put it has a footrest that goes with it, you guys. But the way to put those screws in on it is funky, and it I just got sick of messing with them. I figure I'll mess with it maybe tomorrow, you know. And there are two screws, two, four screws. There are four screws missing. Four screws missing. I've already sent the freaking email to Dark Echo, who the gaming chair is from. And thankfully, they're local to Southern California, but they haven't responded to my email yet. They haven't responded to my email yet. One second, y'all. Sorry about that. Somebody called and bumped into my I have it on do not disturb, but certain people can break through that. But I'm in the middle of streaming. Oh, and my libation tonight is some Stella Rosa Black. Yeah. Full moon weekend. Crazy stuff on the internet. And crazy stuff happened today, too. But the chair, there are four screws missing. I don't get it. Why is it every time you get something, somehow there's screws missing, especially with chairs. hmm Supposedly, they had them like pre-screwed into where they were supposed to be. Yeah, four of them were missing. Four of the screws are missing, and they were the ones on the bottom. So I had to take two screws, well, actually, four screws from another part of the chair. hmm And put them in the bottom because we not falling. And when those, additional screws that they need to send me come in, then I'll put them in the place that I didn't put the screws, which is in the armrest. I mean, and it there's two screws in each one of these, but there's supposed to be four screws in each one of these. So I need the other two screws for each side. So thanks, Dark Echo. Send me my damn screws. So anyway, but I do have a comfortable chair now. The backrest part is right in my lower back, which is great because y'all know I have scoliosis. And here's a little thing. Let me turn it on. Hopefully y'all can't hear it. Y'all probably can hear that. That's loud. Isn't that loud? That's loud. All right, I'm gonna turn that off. It's kind of loud. It's kind of loud, but it feels good, and it'll be good for when when I'm working. Yeah, but I need those other 4 freaking screws um as soon as possible. You know, I don't want to have to go online looking for them. I know I just need 4. It's just literally 4 freaking screws, but they're 4 important screws. There were supposed to be 16 of these particular screws. 16. So 4 of the 16 are missing. I only have 12 of them. So let's get this started, y'all. If you follow the shorts on my channel, I posted a short today in regards to Miss Tardy for the Party, Kim Zodiac Bierman. Soon to be going back to Kim Zodiac. She has filed for divorce from her husband and father of 4 of her children, Troy Bierman, former NFL football player, who I believe he played for the Atlanta Falcons. And he was on Dancing with the Stars. So they've been having some serious financial issues for the last few years with remember we heard that they were about to lose their house was about to be foreclosed on, and from what I'm hearing, it actually was foreclosed on, and it is about to go to auction on the steps of the Fulton County courthouse. They owe over $1 million in back taxes to the federal government, and they owe $15,000 to the state of Georgia in back taxes. And I guess running through his finances, because he don't have the money he was making when he was in the NFL, and she still kept they still kept living like he was still playing ball, and like she was still on making good money. And I don't know what kind of money they were making on Don't Be Tardy for the Party, because that was coming on until 2021. So she had to be making a little bit of money off of her show. But she and Mr. Bierman are getting a divorce. Hey TC. Hey James. Watermelon sugar. Oh, it's Tuesday there yet? Yeah, girl. I'm on the West Coast. It's still Monday here. And so that was one of the things. So if you guys have noticed, I've been gradually making some changes to the thumbnail for the Not So Random Chat. And so now the thumbnail is just going to say Not So Random Chat, nighttime podcast or podcast. And I like those cute little girls drinking the coffee that I've been putting on there, so it'll be one of them on there. I gone back to put my own face on there, but we're good. If I change my mind, I can always put my face on there. But this is really kind of like a podcast, because I come on here 3 times a week for an hour, and so we want to make this the podcast portion, even though it's the live stream portion, but it's more of a podcast. I mean, I did do some podcasting, but that was back in the days when I was DJing on an internet radio station, and I played music. It wasn't just me talking for an hour. I actually did music for like 2 hours, and I kind of, spoke in between the music, but can't do that. You know, I was working for a radio station, and so artists were getting paid. So you didn't have to worry about, copyright or any of that because uh, the music folks were making sure that folks got their money. But just trying to make some changes. So anyway, getting back to the Croy and Kim situation. My personal opinion is that she used him. I'm not saying that she didn't love him, but I think she married him and had the kids and everything with him to make herself respectable, because, you know, regardless of, all this education she says she has and whatnot and everything, um, y'all seen Kim's parents. Y'all know what stock she comes from. Y'all know that saying, I'd rather be a than poor white. Yeah, that's what she comes from. And, all the money in the world and everything that she was doing still ain't gonna change that. But she granted that money. And he wasn't out there doing anything anymore. I mean, I know for a minute he was doing like some commentating. I don't know what happened to that. So they had a loan on that house that they defaulted on. And I don't even know how you got over $1 million in back taxes to the IRS. I don't even understand that one. I mean, you ain't even try to get on a payment program or try to get a tax attorney or somebody in there to help y'all with that. Kim couldn't have begged for her peeps back on Atlanta Housewives. Thank you, TC. I'm trying to, make things, more, you know, more nice, more me. And, I've just been playing with Canva and trying to really streamline that. I'm just working on my editing, with my videos because I am my editing team. I am my production team. I am it. As soon as I can figure out how to, take conversations that I have during live streams and cut those out and put those and re-upload those into smaller videos. I'm gonna start doing that. I just haven't figured out how to do it yet. I just haven't figured out how to do it. But time will help with all of that. I'm learning slowly but surely how to do all of this stuff. So then when I do actually get an editing team, if I get when I get to that point that I can afford that and I'm pumping out that kind of stuff, then I will have done all of this stuff myself. So I'll know what what I want looks like. And I'll know also what people have to go through to do the editing. Because I did it. I've done it myself. So I know what you need to do. But my feeling on that is that yeah, I think she's hey Terry. Um I think him used Croy. They got 4 kids together. Um and now he's broke, so she wants to move on. Nobody saw this coming. Nobody saw this coming. But it's interesting that the day that all of this is announced in regards to all this money that they owe the federal government, that her filing for divorce is announced at the exact same time. Interesting. It's very interesting. hmm And in other news, we've seen updated pictures come out in regards um, for Simone Biles. What is her last name now? I think it's Owen and her husband, because they went to the courthouse and did the ceremony here in the States. Then they did a destination wedding again, where they did, you know, a formal ceremony. They did the legal ceremony. And people were just jumping in her comments, hating on her hair when she's in Houston, where, the H in Houston stands for humidity. And if you're our natural girl like me, we know when we hit that humidity, if your hair is not in braids like my hair is in braids, it's yeah. You're gonna have big hair whether you want it or not. So, but in the pictures that they posted from their destination wedding, now her hair is all, kind of, very well manicured. There's not a stray hair out of place. It's flat iron because she don't do perms. You know, her guy even has done his braids up and everything. So, you know, that girl's bad. She can do what she wants. But she did post these updated pictures for the haters that don't have a husband. They wanted to find some reason to talk about this girl who chose to get married. Yeah. hmm So anyway, moving right along, moving right along. So there's starting to be some reports coming out that Jamie is doing better, but as I said in the short that I posted, until I see something coming from his daughter or another immediate family member, I'm not going. I'm not listening to nobody else because everyone else is has personal reasons for saying whatever they're saying, and I don't want to hear it. But it appears that he may be on the road, and I pray that that's the truth, that he is on the road to recovery. because everything that's been going on has been very, very mysterious, with all these conflicting reports, everybody coming saying things. Uh, Nick Cannon with his manipulative behind coming out and saying things, and now he done pushed his way into taking over Shazam. Meanwhile, he's out here feeling like everybody has him wrong, that he's not a bad father, but but there are other pending babies coming, y'all, that we don't know about. Hmm. Because the mothers haven't made it public. So, what was the last count? 11? So it could be 15, 16 kids at this point. We just really don't know with Nick Cannon. And he's not going to marry none of these women. He ain't going to marry none of these women. And he feels like he's giving some of them a gift because their biological clocks are ticking according to him. And so he's gifting them, a child. What the hell is wrong with you? I guess he's trying to outdo his father. Because, or I mean, I think his father was into some stuff, but he also has, kids all over the place. And, I mean, for somebody whose mom had to raise you and your brother in a not so nice part of San Diego as a single mom, you sure do make it a job out of making a whole bunch of baby mamas, single mothers. That's what you doing, Nick Cannon. And I don't think anybody has you wrong, because financially taking care of children is not taking care of your children. Taking care of your children means spending time with them as well as taking care of them financially. If you're doing that, Rumor has it that you don't do well in that department at all. And you have the money. But yeah, rumor has it that there are more babies out there that we don't know about. So more than the 11 that we know about are coming. The F is wrong with him, y'all. I just shake my head, And I mean, here's the thing. Most of those children, they're only half black. So it's not like you are putting more black children in this world, making the black population bigger. Quite the opposite. Like you're making the biracial population, much bigger. Helping, with the agenda to erase us. But anywho, that's all I have to say on Nick Cannon and his, who is, for the streets. at this point. He's for the street. You know, that's anybody. That's anybody's eggplant. Anybody. Anybody can have that. So, like I said, I pray that, everything is really going well or going better with Jamie. But his daughter ain't saying it, so Corinne ain't saying it, so that's where I am. That's where I am. Oh, and it appears that Kevin Samuels' channel is being resurrected from the grave by his daughter. Like, so I don't know what she's planning on doing. I believe that there was supposed to be some like memorial or something on the channel, either over the weekend or maybe today. Because Friday was the year anniversary of when he left. We all remember it was Cinco de Mayo. Now, my mama told me that if you don't have nothing nice to say about somebody, don't say nothing. So I'm gonna move on. I'm just gonna move on. Because I don't have nothing nice to say about him. Not a daggone thing. Yeah, we just gonna move right on. But yeah, so now his daughter has control of the channel. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. Meanwhile, Mike TV has been dragging the streets of YouTube with Melanie King's fake locks for filth. And he's been doing it for weeks. Yeah. She was one of those ones who was such close friends with Kevin Samuel. But you weren't at his funeral. And see, you were the preacher's wife, so all this stuff that you're doing, I'm just side-eyeing everything. Side-eyeing everything. And then I'm like, my question is, why don't you have custody of your children, ma'am? Allegedly. Why don't you have custody of your children? I'm just wondering. Because allegedly she don't have custody of her children. And allegedly she did some really foul stuff with channels that were for her children. And allegedly the stuff that she did has made it so that those, whatever those channels were set up for any monetary gain that was for the children, it no longer exists thanks to their mama. you look at all the work that she had done, I, you know, she wasn't a bad looking woman in the first place, but she seems to be insecure. Because when you change your face, see, I mean, you know, that's a whole nother thing. I understand women, who are, you know, getting boob jobs or, having, stuff put in their behind and whatnot. I wouldn't do it. But, as long as you're doing it safely and you're doing it for yourself and you're not putting yourself at risk to do it, do what makes you happy. Knock yourself out. But just keep in mind, think about people like Wendy Williams, who is now very, very ill. And in my opinion, a lot of that illness is because of her putting all kinds of stuff into her body. And I, of course, I'm not ruling out her illicit, use of, certain things that one might sniff up their nose. That definitely can change some of the body constitution, but I don't think Melanie King loved herself. So. And it looks like she lightened her skin. What is it? Is it with black women bleaching their skin? Why are some of y'all doing that? I mean, I love my beautiful brown skin. Okay, I drink plenty of water. I don't have no wrinkles. I don't have no laugh lines, even though I do laugh. None of that going on. No worry lines. So, I ain't messing with my face. I like my nose. I like my eyes. I like my mouth. My lips are fine. Mm-hmm. They're not what people call soup coolers. However, if I smile, I still got lips. And they juicy. you know? I don't need to plump up. I don't need to plump up my lip. And I don't need to narrow down my nose. My nose lets you know and that I am my father's child. Because it's his nose. But I'm just amazed at how these people are still around here holding on to some of the ideologies of Kevin Samuel and trying to figure out how they can capitalize on this stuff. And this man's been gone for a year now, and y'all still anyway. It's the ridiculousness of it for me. It's like, y'all didn't already had that pearly things come through and make y'all look like fools. Made y'all look like freaking fools. And she ain't even in the United States. Ain't that something? Even though she's American, she's not in the United States. So right now she's trying to, I don't know what she's trying to do. She's trying to, I guess, weigh this one out and see if she can get through this whole thing that's going on with her. I haven't seen as much about her in the last few weeks. Maybe they're shifting from her onto another one. Maybe they're shifting to something else. We shall see. But what I did on oh, come on in. Here comes Dave. David is coming. Come on in. I guess I guess he wants to come say hi. Say hi. They can see you. They can see you up there. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Yeah, I know the blue screen, but if I didn't have the green screen and everything behind me, there's a box behind me that this chair came in that has to be moved from the room. So yeah, we need to have the green screen. We need to have the green screen up tonight. Y'all don't need to see that big ass box in the background. Yeah. And it's just tomorrow is trash day, so when I get off of here, hey information man. When I get off of here, I am going to go throw that box out. But actually, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for those other screws. That's what I'm waiting. I'm waiting for everything to come in, even though I put it together. I'm like, weird like that. I want to make sure I have all the pieces before I throw the box out. But I am going to at least move it by the front door, so it's closer to its destination. Um, the trash thing. Yeah, tomorrow is trash day, so maybe I should go ahead and I'll think about that. But I need those 4 screws. They're kind of crucial. They do need to go into the arms and into the back. Yeah, they need to go in there so that I can flip my my back and forward, and I need those other screws. Until I get those other screws, it's gonna just stay up at attention. It's just gonna stay that way. But what I'm doing right now is that I'm trying to bring more lifestyle content. However, um, some of the stuff that I'm going to do for the month of May is going to be more dealing with mental health. So I did a video today, and it was called a mental health moment. It was a mental health moment, and I gave out tips um, of things that we could do to just kind of help us to get through mental health moments. And this is outside of therapy or if you require medication. These are things that help those of us who it may not be that severe, or even if those are the things that we do need for quick fixes for right now, you know, to help us maneuver through. So I gave, I think, about 4 or 5 different things, and it's like a 5-minute video that I put out. I am going to also do some other ones, a couple that I feel belong in the mental health arena, such as but are things that probably people who are older would think more about, which is you know dementia and Alzheimer's, and just things that people can do to help to keep their memory, together, because those two things have mental components of them, you know, for the individual that's going through it. So I'm gonna, try to put a few mental health moments out this month. 'Cause it is Mental Health Awareness Month, and I really feel like mental health really falls more under lifestyle on my channel. It's not really an autism thing, even though people like to put autism under mental health. Autism is developmental, so not the same. So, but I am going to, just talk about some things because, I think we as the Black community don't like to talk about mental health a lot, and we don't like to address therapy. We do not like to address um, if people have to take medication because of chemical imbalance in their body. So, just gonna put some little, short videos out this month in regards to that, kind of, you know, and deal with that, and I'm trying to figure out where everything goes when I'm putting it out there, so that I can have a category for it. It's not just like miscellaneous. I'm putting the mental health stuff under my lifestyle, under the lifestyle component part of the channel. Not that I have mental health issues, but we all deal with mental health situations. We all deal with stressful situations, and stressful situations, especially the last few years when we were in the middle of a panorama, and most of us were isolated from other people. Being alone or being in, only around a certain amount, few people, it does have changes in how people's moods are coming out of that. It definitely has had an impact on our young people. It's definitely had an impact on them. And I think it's had an impact on everyone. And, I don't think that we have all dealt with, hey, Poetic Cal, we have all dealt with the stuff that mentally that whole situation has done to us at all. So mental health moments will be coming out this month. And I don't, we'll see how they go. We see how they go. We see how they go. We'll see how they go. Because, I'm really just coming up with things that will be consistent with what's going on, and really with what it is that I spend my daggone channels about. And I've done so much stuff on autism, and I haven't done as much lifestyle stuff, although according to my playlist, I've done 70 videos on lifestyle. I don't know how that happened, but okay. But I want to do more. I just want to do more, especially because now we kind of get out, do more stuff that not just sitting here in front of the computer or on a phone talking to a screen. Live life. live life, and then, show portions of that, but still live life, you know, and then share portions of life that you're living, you know, on the channel. But I got to be careful. All right, so now let's talk about the madness that happened on Full Moon Friday. Okay, so Full Moon Friday, which was also Cinco de Mayo, and sorry, I'm having a personal summer. So on Cinco de Mayo, two ladies that are YouTubers got out here and showed their natural behind and were in real life having an altercation. Now I don't know if it was a whole bunch of fighting going on because it was that fast. Nothing was on camera. Nobody saw anything. People are saying this and that. We don't see that much. Okay, nobody face appears that they got their face all messed up or anything. One lady, all her nails were ripped off, but I don't know. Generally, if you are fighting and you got like the long fingernails, those generally like go away. But now it appears that this whole situation is becoming a police matter because police were called on Friday on the person whose home everything happened at. Okay, nothing happened with that, but now she's filing papers against several people, and this is all like kind of like the Mo3 sector, part of the black sector. I think it's the Mo3 beef troll sectors, who they call themselves. You know, I guess they troll people in real life and get offline and, get into fights with clicks and views. I'm not sure, but I'm kind of disappointed in both of the women involved. And I think I would hope that it won't happen again, but never say never. But it looks like somebody might be going to jail or might have some paperwork out there on them, and it doesn't seem to be the person that everyone wanted it to be. I don't know why y'all go and try to antagonize people who have honestly told you that they've been to prison, so they are felons. So you think that you're gonna do something to get these people back in custody? Why are we doing this? And why were there men like instigating this whole situation along? So now today, paperwork is starting to be put on people. Now, I don't live in Georgia, but from what I know about, DeKalb and Fulton County, I don't think you're really putting yourself in custody. So I'm not sure what's going to happen, but this is where it is at this point. This is where it is at this point. I'm just gonna say this. I hope it doesn't get to this point, but it's like, what's gonna make y'all happy? Why do people have so much invested in quote unquote YouTube stuff that y'all gotta take this stuff offline and take it into people's real life and create real problems in people's real lives? Because here's my thing. Even if hypothetically this girl told you to come to her house, gave you the address, why would you go over there? Why? When you got kids, what mother does that? Were you thinking clearly? Is stuff on YouTube that serious that y'all got to get offline to fight in person? Now I told y'all like on Friday. That's like the last time I got into a physical fight. I was definitely in my 40s, but it wasn't over no online stuff. It's because somebody touched me. They put their hand on me first, and I finished it. Yeah, that's the way it works. But it wasn't no planned, thing. Somebody didn't pull up on me, But I had enough sense to calm myself down quickly enough to take my ass home so I didn't end up going to jail that night. Oh wow. Oh girl. I be doing my braids sometimes when I'm working too, girl. Woo. I was retwisting some today at work. I sure was retwisting some. Because these gotta last a couple more weeks. At least I at least need to get, past Mother's Day by a week or so. Because when I take them down, I got to dye my hair purple again. I'm going to just keep dyeing it purple until it's purple. Hopefully it's like this purple, like this dark purple. That's, that it ends up being. I like how Tasha K's purple is. Something like that. But yeah, so we still in the Mercury retrograde, y'all, for a few more days. So I guess there's more nonsense going on. Folks trying to get folk in jail, and it's flipping back on them. That part. I'm gonna just keep watching and seeing what's going on with that little YouTube thing. What is there to say about the Tracy MU situation? What is there to say? So that's why I say nothing. That's why I say nothing. Because, it's like, who didn't see that coming? Who did not see, things between them just kind of going left? I don't know where they are right now. And really, who cares? I'm like, who cares? Who cares? You know, because when you in your late 40s and in your early 50s, and you don't know how to have a friendship with another female, and y'all going through all of this stuff. This is not the normal dynamic of friendship between women in this age group. It's not. So we're just gonna leave that one over there. Let it keep doing whatever the hell it's doing. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Anyway, you guys, I've been on here for an hour. I'm out of here. I'm gonna get out of here. I will be back on Wednesday. Unless something crazy happens. And Wednesday, I know I have something to do Wednesday, so like out. So, but I should be back home in time to do my live. Yep, I should be back home in time to do a live on Wednesday evening. But yeah, I gotta go do some stuff in regards to film stuff, even though, Hollywood is on strike, but I work in independent. We do independent films, so we keep doing what we're doing, even when they are on strike. All right, you guys. I will see you guys on Wednesday evening, and I'll see y'all in these YouTube streams. I'll see you in my shorts. I'm out. Peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out, you guys. Bye. Peace. Bye, you guys.
Well, guys, that's it for tonight's Not So Random Chat. But I'll see you guys the next time. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out. Peace.